Hey everyone, welcome back to Nick Farrell Reacts. This is another subscriber request through Patreon. Out of the Woods live at Grammy Museum. I think this was done in 2015. I'm actually really excited because it looks like Taylor's going to be playing the piano. I am fully blind on this one, so no idea what to expect. I'll be breaking down the lyrics like I always try to do. Um, if you are not subscribed, please help me out and try to do that. If you're liking the content, comment. I try to get back to everyone, and definitely look forward to more for this. I'm going to try to finish Folklore album again as we continue along, but I have some requests that I'm working through. So let's jump into it. Great setting though. Looks very small and cozy, but maybe not though. You can't really tell about the camera image, but I like the backdrop. Let's start it up from the beginning. Here we go. Clive Davis Theater. Okay.
I'm going to play you a song that I wrote about a relationship that I was in that the number one feeling I felt in the whole relationship was anxiety. Because it felt very fragile, it felt very tentative, and it always felt like, okay, what's the next roadblock? What's the next thing that's gonna deter this? How long do we have before this turns into just an awful mess and we break up? Is it a month? Is it 3 days? And so, I think a lot of relationships can be very solid, and that's kind of what you hope for.
Okay, so I'm wondering who this is. Don't know a ton about Taylor Swift's dating history. I know that Joe, um, God, way back in the day, John Mayer. I don't think that's who she's referring to. Um, yeah, but I think we've all had a relationship like that where, it's very touch and go. So this will be very interesting to see what she does with this because it's something that's so commonplace, sadly.
Solid and healthy, but that's not always what you get. And it doesn't mean that it's not special and extraordinary just to have a relationship that's fragile.
She's also a really good speaker. I've noticed that, like, she talks to people like they're actual, humans, right? She's a real person at her core through and through, and that comes out here. And she actually has this positive spin to it, like, the relationship is still special, even though, it's, anxiety inducing. I like that.
Special and extraordinary just to have a relationship that's fragile and somehow meaningful in that fragility. So this is a song that I wrote with Jack Antonoff, and it's called Out of the Woods.
Out of the Woods. Here we go.
Looking at it now, it all seems so simple. We were lying on your couch.
Sorry, I have to comment on her voice every time, but she is truly extraordinary at what she does. Hope she rests those vocal cords. I mean, I know she does these crazy tours, right? But she has such a pretty voice. And the fact that she can play piano and guitar, very multifaceted.
I remember you took a Polaroid of us, then discovered the rest of the world is black and white.
Ooh, it's a good line. You took a Polaroid of us, so you took a photo of us as a couple, and you discovered the rest of the world was black and white. So our relationship just was so bountiful, and yeah, the contrast was clear. Everything else, when you're in love like that, everything else in the world fades, right? And really all you can think about is that person and who you are together. Ooh, that's a good line. It's a good line.
We were in screaming color, and I remember thinking, are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? In the clear yet? Good. Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods?
Ooh, shivers. Okay, I really like this song. I'm gonna go back. Whew. So, she's saying, you know, are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Anxiety. I need this relationship to work. You know, have we made it far enough together as a couple to make this work? And can we just get past these menial differences or superficial roadblocks? Lovely.
Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? In the clear yet? Good. Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? In the clear yet? Good.
She's honestly really awesome.
Looking at it now, last December, we were built to fall apart and fall back together.
Bound to fall apart and come back together. Yeah. You know, it's almost like when you drop something and it bounces. You know, you have that, you expect a relationship to crumble, and sometimes they do come back together. And you know, there's, you know, if you try to reassemble them, you know, with glue, you can still see those cracks. You know, like a coffee mug for whatever reason, but you know, it still holds water or coffee, and the relationship can continue. But maybe it's stronger for that. But
Ooh, your necklace hanging from my neck, the night we couldn't quite forget. When we decided to move the furniture so we could dance, baby, like we stood a chance. Two paper airplanes flying, 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 and I remember thinking,
ooh, another good line. Two paper airplanes flying, flying, flying. And what do paper airplanes do? They're exciting. They take flight and then they're unpredictable. We all know that feeling, right? You toss one and sometimes they go for a long time. Others just crash immediately. And it is a little anxiety inducing when you spend some time as a kid making your favorite paper airplane and then it completely crumbles.
are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? In the clear yet? Good. Are we out of the woods yet?
She's having fun.
Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? In the clear yet? Good.
Apologize about the sirens. I live in a city, can't avoid them.
Are we in the clear yet? In the clear yet? Good. Remember when we hit the brakes too soon? 20 stitches in a hospital room. We started crying, baby, I did too. When the sun came up, I was looking at you. Remember when we couldn't take the heat?
She's raised octaves here, and it's very suitable for her. It adds intensity, drama. Sounds like someone got injured. I don't know if this is fictional. I doubt it is. So maybe something that happened to her partner.
The sun came up, I was looking at you. Remember when we couldn't take the heat? I walked out, said I'm setting you free, but the monsters turned out to be just trees. When the sun came up, you were looking at me.
Ooh, first time I've heard her do that. That was great. I'm gonna hear that again.
Setting you free, but the monsters turned out to be just trees. When the sun came up, you were looking at me.
Ooh, yes, yes.
You were looking at me. Oh, you were looking at me.
Holy, I'm not gonna say it. Wow, though. She has a voice. She can belt. Wow. time. Just...
I remember. Oh yeah, the woods, yeah. Oh yeah, the woods, yeah. Oh yeah, the woods. Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? In the clear yet? Good. Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? In the clear yet? Good. Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet? In the clear yet? In the clear yet? Good. Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet?
More
Are we in
goosebumps.
the clear yet? In the clear yet? Good. I
Wow.
remember. I remember. Are we in the clear? In the clear yet? Good.
She's got such a nice smile too. You can tell that she really, really enjoyed herself. Boom. Well, that was terrific. Thank you to my patron who suggested this song. I honestly couldn't do it without you. I wouldn't know about these sorts of things, at least in the Taylor Swift world. So thank you again. Check out the page if you're interested. As far as that performance goes, though, okay, that's in my top 3 of the Taylor Swift songs I've listened to so far on this channel, as first reactions, I should say. A lot of soul in that one, a lot of pain. As she mentioned, nervousness, anxiety that rips you apart. I work in psychiatry, and I see a good number of patients who come in with major depressive disorder, but also real anxiety disorders. And let me tell you, it's not fun. I can't imagine what they're going through, but to have that in a relationship, to be questioning about your relationship and the fabric of your relationship that might just tear apart at any minute, you get in your head. And the very nature of getting in your head then leads to your relationship morphing. And it becomes about that. You start acting differently. Fights arise. So, again, a very insightful piece by Taylor. Wow it again. I'm going to continue on with the journey. Feel free to leave a comment. Please consider subscribing. I'm trying to upload frequently. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.